Welcome back over here, Big J, your host, co-host. I'll start over. Fuck. Welcome back. I said welcome back again. Hey guys, Joe, we got a big episode, cool episode this week. What are we talking about? Start over. Stupid. All right, guys, welcome back. I hate my life. What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 66 from Men Behind the Mitts. I'm your host, Big J. If this is your first time joining the podcast, welcome, guys. And for those of you returning, we're glad you made it back. Of course, we're joined over here by my co-host, Silk. How we doing, bud?
What's up?
All right, guys, we got another good episode lined up for you over here. A little bit of hockey, some cap stuff. Maybe had a couple too many drinks on Saturday night. I'll break that down for you guys. But without holding on, it was going so well. Stupid light. Oh, should I just stop talking? I ruined it by talking.
So how about that intro we're recording right now?
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm coming so hard. Welcome to episode 66 from Men Behind the Mitch. I'm your host, Big J, joined by my co-host over here, Silk. How you doing, bud?
Another day in paradise.
Another day in paradise, folks. That's right. We're here with you in virtual podcast land. Whoa! Episode.
Fuck. Got it. Welcome to the episode.
Oh boy.
What's up?
Episode 66. What is up, dude? How are you?
Lemieux.
Lemieux.
Lemieux. Some say, this is a good way to start the episode number 66, Mario Lemieux. Some say that Lemieux could have been better than Gretzky, given certain circumstances.
But his back?
Yeah.
Back's important.
My back.
The spinal cord, it's important. It's spinal.
Watching him play with his size and the way he played, very similar to Gretzky in some ways. Like, it's amazing. Like, he was ahead of his game.
He was, but I feel like,
bro, first shot, first shift of his first NHL game, he scores.
Yeah, I mean, he's a legend. I'm not even going to downplay it because the only thing I don't like about him is that he was a pen.
Yeah,
just whiny. But, you know.
Well, they weren't like, when you watch them older games, it wasn't. Crosby's what brought that whiny bitch shit.
Yeah, but no.
And then the years of fucking
Back
punishment.
then.
Yeah, exactly. The years of punishment in the playoffs from pens, it just got personal.
Back when useless people were actually.
Isn't that crazy how that worked out? That rivalry, they draft it year after year, number ones. They're on rivals in the same, Eastern Conference.
Right.
One Pittsburgh knocking out, like, the Caps year after year. Like, that's just like a great story if you think about it. You couldn't have wrote it any better. Like, that's seriously some Disney shit.
It was on purpose.
Yeah, they fucked up a whole year just to have them draft
the hockey Illuminati.
Yo, chill.
It's getting deep.
We're back. Another episode.
You can see my drink's almost gone because apparently we've been talking before we recorded for like 45 minutes already.
Yeah, we were supposed to start a while ago. I think we might have had the episode plus some in our pre-game.
Yeah, definitely. A lot to talk about. Well, like I said, it's like a FaceTime. It's just nice to catch up, man. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about. A lot going on. I've got I had a doozy of a weekend. We'll be sure to recap that.
Dude, we just jump into the goods now. Like,
it's not that good, but yeah, we'll just jump in. Okay, it's not that good, but celebrated, got to hang out with the Beans, on the water, out on the boat, had a great time. Man, do I just get shit faced on a boat. Like there's nothing.
You got fucked up. Hey.
Oh, there's nothing about it. Like there's nothing. It was like, I don't know where it came. The demons were out.
Was it like old throwback Jay?
Bro, it was reckless. It was so the drinking. I thought, yeah, it was like 25-year-old me think no hangover yet. Like I didn't even care about the next day. The way I was drinking, you thought I was a professional. And let me tell you, I've retired already once, and it's about to happen again. That's how bad it was. I'm on day 3. This is the third day of my hangover, and I'm still I'm still not right.
Day 3?
Like I had a blast. Love the people I was with. Had a great time. The best time. Like we had so much fun dancing, just like dancing to techno. Like it was a great time. Like a good time, bar hopping, just, a good time. Just a good time, drinking beers, drinking shots. I don't even know what I drank. I don't know. Was an asshole at one point. Still have regrets about that and anxiety. That's still haunting me. Other than that, fell down the stairs at Port Tobacco.
Which ones?
Oh, the ones we crossed the river.
The bridge.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I fell down, and boy, the only thing that stopped me was the rocks at the bottom.
Oh.
Yeah, that hurt. And I didn't know I fell until like 10 minutes later when I was like, did I fucking fall? Because my body hurts. Yeah, it was reckless. My motorcycle was at the bar for almost 3 days. I was there all day Sunday and all day Monday until Monday night at like 10 o'clock.
You're a disgusting animal.
It's just an absolute animal. I had to call my dad. It was classic. It was classic.
You called your dad for a ride?
Yeah. And, I was fucked, man. Like I really put the hammer down. I tied it on. I don't know. Like I said, the demons had full control. But we had a good time. Did you
sleep at your folks, or did he drive to your house?
Oh no, he took me to the house. Blessed him.
Good man.
Like he took me to the house. Yeah, I had to the dogs.
He was pissed off, like I'm driving straight back home.
My dad, man. Lair's a beaut, man. Like he's my go-to.
But you're also a grown man now.
Well, hey, look.
Hey, better you than trying to drive, right?
Exactly. Number one, he knows. This is something I don't do. Like this isn't every Friday. Dad, come get me. I'm shit. No, this is once like every 3-4 months. You pull the dad card when you really tie one on. And it wasn't even late. Like it was 9 o'clock at night. Like it wasn't. This was a day episode. Like it wasn't late. So Big Lair got me, and we had a good talk on the way home, and got home, took care of the dogs, and man, all day Sunday I vomited on the hour, every hour from 4:30 in the morning until like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I was like, never again. Never all fucking day. Again. All day. Nothing in my stomach. I'm just like, like no, like there's no, I'm literally like yelling in the toilet. I'm like, why? Well, there's nothing here. And Laura's like, once Laura gets up, because she worked all night Saturday night, once she gets up, she's like, you're such a dramatic puker. I'm like, Laura, it's called dry heaving. There's nothing in there, and my body is still like, get the fuck out.
You're such a dramatic puker.
She's like, you're a dramatic puker. I'm like, bro, like this is when your body's
so
like
me, yes.
When your body's so mad, it just wants you to throw up, and it already knows there's nothing in there.
I hate puking so much that I try to like get it all out at once. I'm just like,
So Lauren, I'm a power puker. Like when I have to throw up, like when there's vomit or stuff in we talk about the weirdest shit. When I gotta vomit, everyone knows it comes from deep down. I'm like, it's like, like when I puke, I'm a power puker. That's why I hate dry heaving. Dude, I was getting hip cramps. I was throwing up so hard. Bro, I felt like a German Shepherd. I was like, and my hip would start locking up. Like, And you know what the worst part about vomiting is, other than everything about it?
What?
I'm an instant sweater. Like I will get covered in sweat from head to toe in 1 second. I'll be like, it's like honey baked ham. Like, bro, like I
gotta get the cold washcloth on my forehead as I lay on the floor naked.
And you talk to yourself,
sweaty.
child. That's what I mean. And there's nothing better than that. Now I know why Laura slept in there that one night. That bathroom floor is so nice and cold. I laid on that thing for like 20 minutes. I was like, I just want to stop. Like I was like, just take me. I was like, if this is where we're at, take me. I was pleading with him. Whatever. I was like, make it end. Every hour on the hour.
So when are you drinking again?
So listen. So this is what I hated myself when I did this, because I was like, so we had to go to me and Laura had tickets to go see Tom Segura up at Maryland Live. So we had to go up to the casino, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like 4:00, pull myself together. She hits me with the, can you drive? Can I drive? I've only been alive for 30 minutes. Can I drive? So of course I drove, and we get there, and I'm like, oh my God, Laura. Like I was like, I'm falling apart. Like I don't feel good. Like I just had a headache. I was like, I know what will take this headache away. 1 or 2 bevies. I know I looked at her. I was like, I don't want to do it, but I gotta do it. So you got a little hair of the dog, right? So I get 2 Teddy Brewskis, and I get through the first one, and I'm like, I regretted it. I got halfway through it, and I was like, I don't want this. I was like, I don't want this in my body any longer. Like I was like, fuck this beer. But my headache started to go away immediately. So of course I chugged the first one and then sipped the second one. The man had a great time at the comedy show, laughed, had a good time. The beer helped for sure. She had a good time, which was awesome. And she won money on slots. Go figure. Like, yeah, I was like, so like we sat down, and she's like, huh, what did she's like, I hit. I was like, what? I was like, what did you hit? It just kept going. And I was like, what happened here? She's like, I got 8,000 credits. I was like, what? I was like, how much is a credit? Dude, she got like $80 in the matter of like 5 minutes. I was like, yes, dinner.
That's dope.
But yeah, it was a good weekend. Monday morning was here way too soon. I was hurting all day Sunday, hurting Monday. I'm hurting today a little bit. I worked out today, so I feel better. I made it happen. Like I was like, you just gotta get out there.
Working out today too. I took some days off, unfortunately. We had that great episode, and then like I just went through one. I was like,
right.
It sucks. I was choosing sleep over getting up. Like 5:30 would come. Yeah. And I'd be like, all right, let's do the grind. Let's just get going. All I gotta do is get out of bed, and it happens. And I was just like, nah, dude. Like I can take a break. I outwork myself every day. Like I can take a break. But then like the second day came, and the third day, and the fourth day, I was like, it's like 10 a.m. and I'm just like, the rest of the day kills me because I'm just like thinking about like I should have got up this morning.
You should have worked.
I couldn't get past it, and that's why like today I was like, I don't care. I was legit gonna do it again, and I was like, no, I cannot take 5 days off.
Then you felt like a new man.
I did, and then like just great shit just kept happening the rest of the day.
Yeah. It really is okay to miss the 1 or 2, but the 3 is the number. It is number 3.
It's so easy for even like somebody that's like, you know.
Well, just the excuses, because you told yourself once it's fine, so why isn't it twice fine?
And I will say this, I didn't have like with me getting up so early. I do have moments, depending on what I eat for lunch too. That's a big role player. It's like the food,
right?
But I don't have these moments where like I'm sitting in the car driving home and I'm starting to get a little sleepy. You know what I'm saying?
That 2 o'clock sleep.
But that does happen on the days where my day starts at 5 and I'm at the gym at 5:30, and it's like, okay, I do have those moments. I got to battle through, and then I get home.
Yeah. I get up at 4, so I feel you.
Yeah.
2 o'clock comes. Like sometimes I'll be leaving the job and I'll be like, what's happening here? Like I can't keep what is going on? How did I
just yawn? You got that AC blowing on you for being hot all day.
Ice cold. I will freeze.
I sleep fall.
I run that joint so cold that the windshield gets all frosty. Like that's how cold I run that shit. You can almost see the air. Like I just run it maxed out all the time. It's the shit. Especially working outside all day, man. Ugh. There ain't nothing better.
Man, I'm ready for some hockey. Did you see this?
Yeah, it's so close. No, not the full schedule, but I saw
basically showed like McDavid hasn't been in DC in 3 years.
Yeah, I saw.
Happen. First game for Seattle.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm trying to pull it up right now.
Yeah, I'm so gassed up. I'm ready.
Let's go. So key dates, which is exciting. Mm-hmm. So the home opener, October 13th, Caps Rangers.
That's
gonna be a bloodbath.
That's gonna be fire.
It's gonna be a bloodbath. October 16th, Capitals and Lightning. first time meeting the Stanley Cup defending champions.
Defending champs.
October 27th, this is a big one. Red Wings at the Capitals. Verana's return to DC. I'm a fan of that one.
And this is what I miss now because of this fucking COVID. And once again, just like Chara's year, no welcome back ovation. Like that's one of my favorite things.
Hell, it might be this year. Who knows, man?
Oh yeah, all you fucking sheeple.
In DC.
I mean, I'm going to a Bills game in January. You don't gotta be vaxxed. I think I'm gonna have to wear a mask.
As of now, January is a long time away.
Well, it was. You have to be vaxxed, and they changed it because there's so many people. Buffalo.
Yeah, because everyone's like, yeah, fuck it. No. All right. November 14th, Capitals versus Penguins. First Caps Pens game. This is a big one. I'm excited for this one. November 21st, Capitals at Seattle Kraken. The first time they're playing.
Yeah, I'm excited for that too.
Yeah, the Battle of the Washingtons is what they're calling it.
Yeah, DC versus Washington State.
February 2nd, this is what you were talking about. Capitals taking on the Oilers. McDavid plays in DC for the first time in 3 years. March 5th, the Kraken come to Washington, D.C. Another battle there. March 20th, looking forward to this one. Capitals versus Dallas Stars. Holtby returns to D.C. Wow.
Yeah, because we haven't seen him since he left because he's been out west and the divisions and COVID. And funny how that worked out. So his first game back in DC will be with Dallas. Does he get the start though?
Him and Kobin, I don't know. They rode Khudobin a lot, but I'll hope he's a starter in the league.
I think I think that was the last career effort push, thinking he was going to win the cup. I don't
right.
think he's going to be able to do that 2-3 more years. They signed him to a 5, didn't they?
Who, Holt or Adobe?
Adobe.
Yeah, I think it was 5.
That's silly on a goalie that age. That's fucking crazy. Who hasn't proven himself? It's not like it's Carey Price.
Dude, there's been
someone that's had year after year, like just great seasons.
Right. There's been some unreal contracts this year. Like on guys from like 8 years. Like 8 years, like $7 million a year for 8. Like you're locking up.
Like I understand the players are
million.
involved. We're just saying like how they do, why they sign them that much, and the players are asking, this is what I want, this is what I'm worth. It's how they feel like they're worth their agent or whatever. But like
I don't know, but and not in the sport of hockey.
Like sure, you want a big payout, I'll give you a big payout for 1 more year if you can do it again, or right. I can give you a 3-year with it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. I feel like the team is comprised up of so many people who make 1.2. 750. Like I feel like those people are so important, just as important as your $9 million a year guys. Come on, man. Look at our 3rd and 4th line here at the Washington Capitals. Like we are big proponents for those 2 lines.
Mm-hmm.
I think Sherry's signed the bag at like 1.2 for 2 years, right? So I mean, like, yeah, you got 1 or 2 guys making 7 figures, but everyone else is making league minimum, and you need those lines. I understand you got to have your top 6, but man, that bottom 6, I don't even like to call them that. That's your squad. They're just as important.
I'm excited to see if Spronger's going to go ahead and get that go-to call to be in the roster.
I hope so. I hope
night out.
I hope we see a lot of Spronger in and out. I hope in the lineup. I have a feeling he'll be one of those bubble guys, like in and out. And I don't think he'll improve himself. And I hope they just utilize him, man.
I think it happens in training camp, and I think they just go with like, we're gonna give Spronger the call.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. He's killing his workouts. Follow him on Instagram. I mean, the guy is working hard.
Yeah,
looking forward to the upcoming season. Yeah, we're reaching out. It's gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen.
Boy, I gotta get an OnlyFans or something.
Let me slide up in there.
Yo, Kuzi not making the Russian Olympic team. That's got to light a fire in his ass.
For why?
All the trade talk. Now he doesn't make the Russian roster when, maybe Orlov will and Ovi will, and all his boys are going to be there. And he doesn't, what I'm saying? He'll be watching from home because he hasn't played well the last few seasons. If he was on top of his game like he should be, he'd be a top 10 center in the league. And he'd be top 2, 3 Russian centers in the league. And he's so young.
Capable of 30 goals a season, definitely
easy. I feel like he hasn't even peaked. I feel like he peaked one time, and it was in 2018.
Yeah,
and it was during the playoffs. Like he peaked, and like that's like we don't. I want 3-4 more years of that, bud.
Yeah,
I want a replacement for Nicky.
Like I'm a big fan of Kuzi, but I've never fully bought in on him just because it's so inconsistent.
Yeah, I bought into him early. I was at his very first practice ever with the Cavs. I woke up that morning and went like. I was excited for him. Watching YouTube videos coming over from Russia, I was like, "This kid's the real deal."
Right. Which I mean, God, he's got the ability, the IQ,
he's so
the
graceful
hands
with it.
The
when he's in that,
glide.
when you can tell when Kuzi's in his zone, it's like it's disgusting because it's like art almost. You know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing. There's no other player like him when he's in his zone. The reach, the length. You know what I'm saying? The hands. He's way out here, and then
it stands too. Like there's no one. No, he's his own thing.
I love to watch him play when it's prime. Like rewatching that 2018. Do you do that often?
Not often, but I've done it.
Watch
I've
it
done
from
it a few times.
Season 1. I mean, game 1.
Season 1.
Yeah, season 1 would be rough for me. That would be 1990. The roughest season was 98. The Red Wings lost in the cup.
The big one.
All the rumors about like the boys trashing the hotel.
I don't know the 98 team. The 98 team was weird. Like we really
Fedorov was a fucking beauty. All the Nike gear, the flow,
the white skates, bro.
But even the Bauer 4500, like that was a Nike. Had the Nike swoosh. If I can find one of those on Sideline Swap ever in pristine condition, I'll spend the money. So
get stickers. Just get stickers.
I don't think they're stickers. It's paint. Oh, and we're back. What happened?
What happened there?
We cut it. We got a little raw. What were we talking about?
I'm excited for the future. Nervous though. Nervous about the speed of the team, the age of the core. I don't know. I'm excited for the team. I don't know. I hope we do well. I don't want to lose. It sucks, man. It's going to be tough if we ever become like a losing team again.
Yeah, but at least we can always go back to 2018, which is one of those teams living in the glory days. You know,
yeah,
we got our one.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. I'm excited for it though. It feels like NHL is getting closer. It's like 41 days away. I think by the time this airs, it'll be like 39. That's just really exciting, man.
Yeah.
McMichael, I really hope to utilize McMichael as well. I mean, he's on a 2-way contract from Hershey, and man, I feel like that's like the spark they might need. Got to replace. I don't know, him and Spronger. I feel like just fire off. That could be really good momentum for the boys.
Yep. I'm excited about the season, man. There's so many things we're gonna see. Like we talked about McDavid, so we're gonna be games outside of the division are just so good. Just we get to play Vegas this year. Like how good is Vegas? You know what I'm saying? Like we get that rivalry going again. Like it's just gonna be so good.
Looking forward to it. So hopefully, I'm hoping the fans are there. It's a big deal. I really don't want to watch a season in silence. I know they can't play one, man. That's got to be so difficult. Like it's weird
because I want to go to a Buffalo Caps game.
Yeah, I'm trying to go. I want to go to a game. I haven't been to a game in a minute.
Yeah, no one has, buddy.
It's crazy.
I know. I'm glad. I wasn't going regularly. Like we used to go a lot, but then like last 2 years I wasn't, so it didn't hurt me as much. If it was back when we were like going like during the week and shit, meeting up after work and getting beers, like damn, we were on a ride. We were going to games.
Yeah,
that was dope.
Never say no. Always say yes.
Always say yes.
Like, dude, I remember games would be like
at work, but I was like,
yeah, fuck it.
Caps game last night.
Do you remember that I would leave from Arlington like I had the late shift too, like the 6:30 shift. I had second shift, and like games would be starting at 7:05. I'm like on the metro at like 6:35. Like, come on, baby! Like fucking like running in the place. Like, remember that time we bought tickets? I bought tickets for me, you, and Warren. It was like I can't remember what it was for. It was just for all of us to go out and hang out. Remember, I got him like 4 rows off the glass. We were playing Dallas because like we fuck with the Stars, Jamie Benn, everybody. And like I was like, man, I was like, I want to get good tickets down the glass. And I bought these tickets from a friend of a friend, like, right. And I remember them being very distinctly, how do you want the tickets? Do you want the digital ticket or the paper ticket? And I'm like, yo, give me the paper ticket. Like, I like the nostalgia of like, I usually keep all my tickets. Like, I got them in my cigar box. And she's like, okay, cool. So she mails me the tickets, right? Forgets so we get in there. Remember, we were at Green Turtle before. I remember being banged up a bit. We go in, like, Warren was first. She scans a ticket, but like Warren was drunk, so he just like ran through. Like he was so excited to get in there, he just ran through, and she was like, "Come back," and he was just gone. And I remember me and you'd be like, "What the fuck?" And then they scan our tickets. They're like, "Yeah, these tickets, you got to go over to customer service or whatever." You remember this?
Yes.
And we go all the way. Yeah, we go all the way. Yeah, but these were just up top. They're like 400s, right? Oh, I told the story backwards. Oops. Yeah, so we got like 400 seats. Then we go over to customer service, like, yeah, these tickets are already sold. And we're like, yo, what the fuck? So I called the lady and I'm like, hey, remember you told me these tickets? And she's like, oh my God, I've never done this before. I was like, yeah, I asked for the paper one. She was like, everyone just takes the digital. So she sold the digital, forgetting she sent me the paper tickets, right? So remember, and like she's like, hold on 5 minutes. And then remember, she texts us and it's like 3 rows off the glass. She's like, well, these do. We're like, yeah, they'll fucking do.
Like, dude,
fuck yeah, so I told it backwards. Yeah, man, that was such a good time. Like it was crisis diverted. We had to find Dingus. He was up in the 400s, like at the seats. Like,
yeah, what a goof.
Yeah, down like I think it was like 135 or something. We were on the corner, and it was just like, dude, this is incredible. Like I hadn't sat on the glass. I hadn't been that close for what the last one was that close. Like Will took me like 8 years ago. Like it's been a while.
Speaking of Will, I think he was there for the one. Was he there or was it Brad? I forgot who was with us. Maybe it was me, you, Brad, and Warren. I had the box seats in the Matthews game.
Oh, yeah. I called it.
We're in the bar. We're like just gonna watch the second from the bar because we're just slamming them and it's bumping with beauties. And we're watching the second, and then like they score, and then it goes back and forth. It goes back, and then you're like, when we're like, we got to get back up into the box.
Yeah.
By the time we got there, you had like called it. Matthew's gonna tie it up.
Yeah, I was like, it's gonna be I remember it's gonna be an 11-goal game. Remember it was like 3-2
with the spinorama. Oh,
dude,
that was so crazy to watch. We're just like shook. Like,
yeah, he did a toe drag. So he did a toe drag, then backhand toe drag all the way behind the net. Like he got behind the net, then made his way out from behind the net. We were like, what the shit? And he made it look so easy, dude. He's so talented. And that was when he first got in the league.
Yeah, that was fun. Man,
whoa,
good games we've been to. Been some good ones. Playoff games.
Yeah.
Run. That was a good.
I want to go to a game. Good times.
Yeah, I do too.
Need hockey season.
Need a hockey season.
Just give me longer. Give me more hockey seasons.
Yeah, I might try to go up to Rochester. It's an hour away for minor league game if they're not going to be as strict.
Rochester.
What's
the name? Rochester what? Roosters? The Rochester Bandits?
Yo, I don't even know the name. I'm like drawing a blank right now. Like I know the name, but I don't right now.
I feel like it would be a team like that, like the Rochester Bandits.
Rochester Americans.
The fuck? We know you're
Rochester
here.
Americans.
Rochester Americans.
Been in the league since 64.
That's so
founded in 56. Sorry.
That's so New York of them.
They're Sabres affiliate.
I'm surprised they're not like the Rochester New Yorkers. Rochester Americans. I'm hating hard on that name. What the fuck's that about? Like we're like that'd be like calling the Hershey Bears the Hershey Americans.
I'm surprised the left haven't found that offended.
Because bears are cute, bitch. Rawr.
I'm talking about the Americans part, like Americans.
With all the coverage this podcast gets, we're breaking the news first. Cancel culture coming hard for the Rochester Americans. I can't believe they call themselves Americans like that. They're in America.
What's going on here?
I don't know. I'm sidetracked.
Yep. I got so sidetracked, bro.
Oh, the puppy's waking up from his nap.
I guess so. We talked for 2 hours, an hour off camera.
It's nice to have him in here. I'm glad he can chill out now. It's nice to have him over there. I don't like putting him in the crate.
Yeah, I bet.
I don't like that.
Plus, he's fucking loud and whiny.
He doesn't really. He gets barky at the end. He gets a little mouthy. Sometimes you got to remind him what's up. Yeah, he just started going the full day. Like the full day. He's like a growing boy.
Nice.
Like we no longer come and give him lunch. Like he's letting it go. He can hold it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
I know he's 4 months. It's crazy how big he's gotten. Just watching him grow into a little pup.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Dude, he went through this terrifying. He went to this fucking phase. So I shit the bed. Like a little bit was my fault. Oh, I dropped the thing I was playing with. I shit the bed. He was out back, and I was I gotta talk about the dirt bike. So I was getting ready to sell my dirt bike, and
yeah, you told us about that last week.
yeah, but I actually sold it.
Yeah, you told us that last week.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, the guy showed up. And...
That's crazy.
Do you listen to the shit we record?
Yeah, I just forgot. I'm in the moment right now. So I started the dirt bike, and like it scared the shit out of him. Like he spazzed out, ran into the fence, was trying to like go through the fence. I was like, oh my god. So I killed the dirt bike, and then like the next day, Steve was hanging out with him, and our neighbors got a Pro Street car, right behind my house, and they were out back, and he started that Pro Street car and scared the shit out of Puck. Same thing, freaked out, smashed into the door, goes inside, and then like, dude, he wouldn't even leave his crate for like 2 days. He just would not come out of his crate. Like I was like, dude, he's afraid of it. I was like, here we go. Now he's afraid of everything. And it was like a sad 2 days, and I was like, we got to break this shit.
Holy cow.
He's fine now though. But yeah. Terrifying stuff.
My guy was scared for 2 days off a Pro Street. That's probably a bad motherfucking car.
Yeah, but he don't race it. It's like one of them Pro Streets where like an old guy owns it.
And he takes it to car shows. And tries him. 900 horsepower. No big deal.
Yeah. Hasn't seen over quarter throttle in like 5 years. Of course, it runs great.
Got fucking carbon built up.
Yeah, I guarantee it hasn't been opened up in a while, but it's a nice little car. He's got a couple of. He's got a Camaro, a Trans Am. Old guy, retired.
Nice.
Yeah, just living the American dream.
I ain't mad at him. Shoots guns, drinks beers.
Mm-hmm.
Drives Pro Street race cars. 30 miles.
Not bad. With a wheelie bar. With a wheelie bar on it. Stop it. I'm just kidding. I love him. He gave me some venison sausages. Good shit.
Oh, good man. He gave you a sausage. That's good. I guess that makes you
just two men trading sausage. Yeah. We're just keeping things civil with the neighbors. I
like it. Good for you guys.
As long as there's respect.
Do you think they're obese? When did obesity start? Like people weren't obese back in like.
This is the first time ever that poor people have been obese ever in history ever.
That's what I don't know why that just crossed my mind.
starting in the 1990s, like in the 90s, like it's a big thing for me because obesity I think is a fucking problem, and people just fall into it by accident because they're not educated on it. There's no care, and everything you're exposed to, TV, Taco Bell, like everything's either a fucking medicine or a fast food restaurant, right? Every commercial. And who's got the time to make a meal? Let's grab something fast. Like, nah, bro. It's the first time ever in the time of existence that poor people are fat. It's crazy.
Yeah, and the food.
I just saw this other thing too. Like it was before the pandemic started. It was like 36% of people over the age of 25 were obese. Now it's like 48%. It's almost 50% of the nation's obese. And I see the child obesity rates up like big time. I'm not going to quote numbers because I'm no fucking source of information, but just what I read, man, like child obesity is up like double, dude. I'm like, man, like child obesity is so like, I feel like child obesity is, dude, it's almost like child abuse, man. Like it's tough, dude. Like those kids do not have it easy. Like I was a fat kid. That shit hurts, bro. Like people just call you fat all the time. Like it's tough, bro. Like being a fat kid sucks. Like I feel so bad for those kids. They don't know any better, They and like, man, this is deep because I think about this all the time. But like kids that are like that and they're obese, sometimes like they've already developed unhealthy coping mechanisms, and one of them is fucking eating. And this kid doesn't even understand what a coping mechanism is, But he, maybe he feels bad all day at school, and the only time he feels good is when he's balls deep in a bag of Doritos. Like I don't know, but I know that shit sucks for kids, man. It's not good for many things. Their mental health, their physical health. Like, kid, man, you're supposed to be growing. Like, not that. It bothers me a lot. Obviously, you can tell. I just think a lot about it because I'm like, man, I wish people just took their. It's so easy to take care of yourself. Like it really is easy to take care of yourself. And we don't. We just rely on everything else, you know? Sorry. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk about childhood obesity.
Wow. Sorry, I touched on a nerve.
No, it's just a big, and I'm not like upset or anything. It's just, that's a big thing for me because I can tell you as a person who had childhood obesity, it fucking sucks, bro. You have no confidence. People make fun of you. They call you fat. And that's just not even, that's the light shit, you know, like that fat that just bounces off of you. Like, it's just not good for kids to be like that. And then they're not physically active. And like, that was the one thing, even though I was obese, bro, I was always playing sports. Like I was just obese, but I always played sports, you know? Mm-hmm. Like now they don't even, I don't know. It's just, there's no drive. Oh, it's crazy. It sucks. That sucks. I think about that. I'm concerned about that. I don't even have kids yet. I'm concerned about that.
No, I think you'll be good on your end, but it is very unfortunate.
Yeah. What do you think? I mean, how do you feel about it?
Yeah, I feel bad because it's at that age. It's the parents. They don't know any better, and then
it's unhealthy. Yeah,
they don't. What I mean, they can't go make health changes. You know,
children.
Yeah. What's mom making for dinner? That's all they know. What's mom making for lunch?
Yeah.
What snacks did mom buy at the grocery store? Like, it's the parents.
And then think about it, like it all. You know, it's like
abuse almost to an extent.
You know, the parents are working extra hours, so they don't feel like making shit. So they just grab shit on the way home. I get it. It makes sense. It's easy. Sometimes I don't see how it's cost efficient, but I get that it's easy. And you know, one night
at the same time, like there's doing it and there's overdoing it. Like I was at Chick-fil-A like 2 weeks ago, and I'm ordering lunch. I get a sandwich and I get a 10 count. And then like this 10-year-old told his mom what he wanted or whatever. But it wasn't even 10 probably because the way her reaction when she looked at him. It's like, do you need all that? And still ordered it. I mean, it wasn't he was fat, but you know.
Right. I mean, I like to cop a Sammy and 3 strips. That's because I'm a growing boy.
At that age, I don't know. I think I remember the first time I had a Big Mac and finished it. I was so proud. It's like 12 years old.
I don't know, man. The life is totally different from when we were 12. Could you imagine being 12 right now? Oh my God.
I think I was still like imagining I was in my driveway playing hockey.
With Wayne Gretzky. Yeah, that's what you're thinking about.
Nowadays, they're on OnlyFans. They got cell phones. Like from 10. Younger, some kids 8 years, younger. 7 years, 5 years old.
Dude, children know how to operate them, bro. They know how to pull up YouTube, get to their favorite shit.
Yeah, like, it's crazy how they can operate them.
It's wild.
What are they going to be fucking like?
They're going to be so connected. Yeah,
but they're not going to know in life before marriage. There's not even that crazy now to think about.
Oh my gosh, it's so crazy life.
Like even if the mask 8 minute away, like okay, it's personal choice, blah blah blah. Just so many people like now would just be wearing them in general, like how China was. You know, you see like foreign people, Asians, essentially when they come over here, they'd wear masks. Like it's gonna.
Yeah, I do remember saying that.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that way more often with more people now. Like yeah, you don't have to wear them, and no one says anything about it. And we're past that, but
right?
You're gonna see a lot more people wearing them now. So
I think so.
A time where there were no masks. Like to see a mask, you were like. Fuck.
Yeah. No, I think you're right though. I agree 110%. I think people will wear them until for the remainder of their lives.
Plus, so many companies are making different ones, like fashion statements now too. Mm-hmm. Personality that I can walk around with whatever I want on my face and my not my president, American flag.
I think we talked about that last week too.
I know. But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, I'm saying.
Just them good old boys.
No regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets.
Ever. I never regrets a thing.
Never. I regret this weekend. Let me tell you, boy.
I'm regretting a knife.
Oh man, that was. Man, makes you think.
Yeah.
Makes you think.
Yeah.
Makes you think. What else was going on?
OnlyFans.
We're gonna have to edit that. Oh yeah, let's talk about OnlyFans.
Yeah. Let's talk about it because I have a great idea for an app. We talked about it. I think I still might look into it, but
yeah, it might be out there. So basically,
OnlyFans is like porn only, but there's other business professionals is what we were talking about. And I was like, that's gotta kill the vibe if you're like doing anything that relates to children. Like if you're, like
Yeah, it's
no mom's
definitely.
gonna get on
I looked at you. I
OnlyFans to
looked at you. I was
find.
like, "What? Oh yeah, I forgot what you were talking about." No, but yeah, it's really hard to be pitching an OnlyFans. So basically, you had just had an idea of like, I wonder if people had a platform to share stuff on. I'm like, oh, they do that. Like it's OnlyFans. I was like, it's OnlyFans, Patreon. You're like, I thought OnlyFans was porn, or not porn, but just like whatever the fuck is going on in the world. Um, I was like, yeah, it's not like there's multiple, there's different, like there's men on OnlyFans, like, and there's also trainers and different things on OnlyFans where you can pay. It's a subscription base,
You said, man, that's hilarious. You were like, there's men.
That's weird, right?
Yeah.
Dudes are on there.
Dude, there's dudes on OnlyFans.
Dudes on OnlyFans.
More like porn.
Yeah, only dude fans.
I had no idea there was like business professionals on there, like trainers at the gym. Like,
so like
you want to see originally, my leg routine?
Right. And originally that's how OnlyFans was operating, which is why there was this initial pushback of the whole banning the porn thing or whatever from the credit card companies. They're saying they were going to like process the payments. I think that was all Bush League. Like, I think it was just kind of like to rile things up a bit. And all it did was put OnlyFans in the spotlight. Cool. Because literally every female is on OnlyFans, which is awkward. It's weird.
It's fucking crazy how, like, sometimes it's so easy for women to make money. I mean, I get they're selling their bodies, but like strippers, prostitutes, and now OnlyFans.
So look,
and there's some of them are high end, like they're like making millions of dollars off this shit.
Yeah, like there's
and being on OnlyFans pornographer.
Yeah, like there's it's they man, so much money. Like all these females making like over $100,000 a month, like at a different city every weekend. Like it's the craziest shit to watch. It's like, how is this happening? Like, I don't do the OnlyFans thing. I don't subscribe to any of that. But there's there's 3 car models that I've been following for like 5 years, and I've watched them progress from car models to like OnlyFans, and they're always sharing like, check out my OnlyFans. I'm like, but they're always in like a different city in the weekend. Like it's incredible. It's like, whoa, they're just making all this money. Like it's so wild. Like it's crazy, man.
Well, we in Babylon.
Yeah, no joke. That's absolutely crazy. I wish it was that easy. I got nothing. I'm gonna do an OnlyFans. So there was a spin on this. I did hear something funny where it's like, because you are selling, like you're selling your body, right? Mm-hmm. So like that never goes away. It's the internet. But like, what if like the guy talks the girl into it, or however it works out, and it's like, yeah, because this will get a lot of views, and then like it doesn't, it gets like 10, and they're like, oh my god, I did all that for 10 views, like it's just wild to take that concept in. And I was like, yeah, because
that's the wild part is like it's just gonna get the idea. Oh, this is a great idea. And she's gonna go around blowing everybody she knows and recording it, basically. Hoping she gets fucking views and gets paid for this shit. And she's like, what? Like, that's legit how easy it is, right? Think about it.
I don't know.
Make an account, like set up a camera.
Yeah, it is that easy. Yes.
Record yourself giving up blowies, and boom. Maybe give one away for free and then charge for the rest. And hey, even if you charge $10 to watch it and you get 10, that's $100 a day. Shit.
$100 a day sucking dick.
What is it? What the fuck really last?
What are we talking? Yeah,
I'm not gonna sit there for an hour personally. If I'm the receiver.
I'm done. I'm done with this episode. Yeah.
So what? 5 minutes, 10 minutes of work.
Yeah, just that's it. It's all. Just take the money, run, please. I need to be alone now.
But think about all the wild shit that's gonna happen because of this. Like pornography is gonna become like more mainstream, and now you're gonna see all these companies blow up or like.
Well, no, that's the thing is they're kind of like stepping away from companies, and the women are.
Companies, I mean, companies that come along with it. Like now these bitches are gonna sell themselves, and they're gonna have their own clothing brand. Maybe
for sure.
Maybe this porn star has her own workout gear now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh man, you don't know the dark man. There's a lot of dark through that, man. They sell everything. panties, pantyhose.
Oh my gosh.
It's
I
nasty.
don't get on that shit, bro.
Me either. This is just shit. Look, I don't know.
You know a lot.
Yeah, because I've never
been on there. Go back and go down. There's a menu button to the left.
No, there's podcasts to listen to and shit. They talk about like how much money these women make. Like it just comes up in conversation. Not this is what the podcast is about. Jesus Christ, I'm just burying myself deeper every time I open my mouth. But they talk about topics where it's like, oh my God, they found this woman on this podcast who makes like $900 like selling a pair of panties like that she's worn for like 3 days. Then she just sells them online and people buy this shit. Like, who the fuck does this?
On top of the fact she's giving blowies on OnlyFans too. She's
like,
rich.
It's so, we have to edit all this out. It's so it's so creepy to me that but I guess, I mean, everyone's got to let their freak flag fly, right? I'm sure everyone's got a little wild side. I guess there's someone out there who wants her to.
Here's another part that's coming along with it. What if you find out your mom was an OnlyFans chick? And like maybe her shit's still up there because she's still racking in the dough from all the MILF fetish, you know? People are going back looking at her shit. Like, now you're in high school and you find out, yo, your mom's on this old ass website my dad uses called OnlyFans.
My dad uses
like live porn instead of virtual reality.
And by then it'll be
You'll be putting on the thing and getting a blow away from a robot.
Yeah.
Wasn't that in a movie?
Yeah, what was it? Hot Tub Time Machine 2. That's like, it had like an iPad, but it's like what they masturbate with. I just went like this. Like, oh my God. I'm done. We gotta reset. We're so
wow. This is why we can't break the 100 view mark, because they're all over.
I use all my brain power talking on stocks. Now I'm just working with mush. Like,
I'm just walking with mush.
Yeah, see, my brain is not working. Oh my God, bro.
Stocks. Big time moves. Do we see with the fall of the dollar and the Bitcoin rise, a lot of more Bitcoin millionaires, huh?
I think, I mean, it's going to happen. I mean, the dollars, dear Lord, well, just print more of it, right? So that's the whole point.
How dope would it be if we went back to fucking the value of it being worth gold and got rid of the reserve and started? I guess you couldn't do that now, could you? Ever. Can never go back to gold.
If that happens, the rich would get richer and we would get so fucked.
Yeah, because I
mean, dude, the top 1% controls how much of all of the wealth, like all of the wealth, like real, true, like endless wealth. It's crazy.
Fuck.
Yeah, we're so screwed. But that's why
our own lane.
But that's what cryptocurrency has done. And that's what they've done with that, is they've made their own lane. They've made their own currency that is not, it's decentralized. It's not it's backed by algorithm and mining, like the money spent to mine it. Like it's wild, man. I don't fully understand it.
Electric currency?
So you mine it. So what it does is, all it is an algorithm. So essentially, I don't know how Bitcoin works with all the keys and everything. I don't fully understand it enough to explain it, but nonetheless, you mine it. So if you're mining a specific coin, it's all an algorithm. Like, and that's what the computer does. Is it's not like something that you control. Like this computer just mines. It's what it does, and it literally mines all day, and it just cranks out bits and pieces of coin until you have a full coin of whatever it is. It can be hex, it can be Ethereum, it can be Digibyte, Torrent, it can be any of these. There's a lot of cryptocurrency out there, which is why it's so hard to tell which ones are real and which ones aren't. Dogecoin, and like people still think that one's fake, and people think that's going to be gone by the end of the year. Like it's crazy that it's stuff to read, but it's a, I don't understand it. Like I said, I don't understand enough to explain it, but it is, you have a system that mines it. It's algorithms. It basically just figures out equation after equation. It just runs the same thing over and over again until your final product is that whole coin of a cryptocurrency.
It's not backed against anything. Like the dollar.
No, it's decentralized.
Gold. Yeah. So like, that's why you can mine it, I guess, right?
Yeah. The cryptocurrency, the value is built on the user. The user builds the value. But like, you can't say Bitcoin's the future, because Like if one Bitcoin is $42,000, like we'll never, like, how do you say, like, and there's people that don't have Bitcoin. So now you just have like a sole race of people, like not a race of people, that was weird, but like this group of people who only exchange that cryptocurrency for goods and services. You know what I mean?
That's
It's
basically
weird.
what it is now, right?
Yeah, I mean, Bitcoin's been around for years. People have been using it for years. Like, imagine
we're starting to see it more mainstream now. Pro athletes getting paid in it, places, countries accepting it.
Yeah, which is wild because like that's the thing is cryptocurrencies. There's a capped limit. There's only a certain amount, and once you reach that amount, that's it. That's all of the currency.
What is that amount?
It's limitless. It's based on it's based on market. It's based on it's based on a lot of things. How much coin is actually made available to be mined. Again, I'm not smart enough for this to touch on it, but yeah, so it is limited. So there might only be like there's 3 billion coins, and you're like, okay, cool, 3 billion coins. And that's like when you're mining it, that's why the value of the stock market's so low. It's like, oh, well, that's why those things started like 0.0000764. And then it's like, oh, well, people are mining it, it's gaining traction, the value of the coin is building, and that's where it comes from. That's how you play the stock market on it. But it's endless. It's endless, man. There's so many things, and just trying to stay current on, dude, you have to do them all, which is crazy,
Yeah, and that's just one avenue to make money. If I can get to the point where I'm making money from my stocks and stuff like that, on top of the other things, clothing company. Hopefully, this podcast produces.
Yeah,
I bought a car today from auction. I went to the auction, bought a car.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm hoping to flip that, make a couple bricks. So there's so many. It's crazy the time we live in. I'm so glad, and I'm so glad I have that entrepreneur mindset. I wasn't like, I mean, from a young age, because I could have like wasted some years. Some people like went to school for 4 years for a degree, and now they're like not even doing anything with it. Like, found their own lane. So I'm lucky I got to start early and get exposed to that shit.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely. And that's what's it's wild because I'm coming onto it later in life, but I'm finding like
But that's the thing. Fun. Like with this COVID thing, you saw like people like, and you see it on social media that are like, well, became a day trader last year, and he's like 65 or some shit. You know what I'm saying? He had his retirement fund he was living off, started investing, got good at it, and now he's like, that's what he does. Or like some guy like just started printing T-shirts about the government. Yeah. And now he's selling T-shirts. Hank out of Mobile, Alabama.
Yeah, it's like wild. It's wild.
It's so wild, bro.
Mm-hmm. It's endless. It's crazy.
In the flippers, that's a big one. I'm gonna get into it. It's good money if you know what you're doing. And I'm at the store that you do it at. Like you go to, it's called retail arbitrage. Have you ever heard about this? You basically go to like TJ Maxx and all these other places where nice shit is discounted, and then you list it on Amazon.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
And like because I've looked into it, I see some of the people that are doing it, and it's like my mom and your mom, like going to Walmart every day in the dollar section buying shit.
Right.
Take a picture on their phone with the Amazon app, list it, and go straight to UPS, ship it to Amazon facility, and boom. And it tells you how much you're gonna make and everything per item. Like so many easy ways to make money. It's all about just putting in the hustle. Like Gary Vee preaches, he goes to fucking yard sales, and then I started hearing my chick knows this guy that does the yard sales and buys records, and he's made like G's off these records. Yeah. He pays 50 cents for.
Dude, me and the Pokemon cards, it's gonna be a come up. Like it's gonna be a come up,
right?
Yeah, like I'll have to show you like off air because I like the iPad and everything. But I've separated them. I don't know if I talked about this last time. I know I just showed them, but I took the time and like separated all the ones out. Got like started going on like getting value on them and stuff like that. I also got to do is I just got to go get them certified by one guy. And I found my old comic books as well. I've got all these Marvel and DC comic books. I have like all the original X-Men. Like I was like, oh my God, bro, I just cash them in. Like, what are we doing here? Like I'm like
10 bands of your Pokemon and comics.
Who knows? I'm hoping.
That'd be oh my goodness. And then you could boom if you're investing or whatever you're doing, you have some avenues you can do.
Yeah. There's a lot.
Sick. All from like childhood nostalgia. Mm-hmm. Man, my tongue don't work like it used to.
My brain doesn't work right now. But yes, like that's a big thing too, because I think I told you about that. Like I was always you call it a nerd, whatever, but I took care of all my shit.
That popped in my head when I was saying that. I was thinking like that's what I'm saying. Like as like a different side of the street kid, I was always outside playing sports, or I didn't have that stuff. I wasn't really into.
Yeah, see, I was into sports too. Like that's
no, I know you were, but I'm saying like I wasn't into that stuff. Like, what did I have? What was I into other than sports? WWF figures. I was
Hell
doing wrestling.
yeah.
I had the rings, I had the cages, I had different characters. I would switch their heads and buy like different outfits. Yeah, dude, I had all that shit. I
Hell yeah,
got rid of all
wrestling
that
was the
shit,
shit.
but I've seen like some of that shit is like worth
Man.
money now. It's crazy.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Dude, it's endless. I feel like and there's always a niche market for. Remember Beanie Babies? Remember Beanie Babies, bro?
I have like I just recently took pictures of them. I have like this rainbow tie-dye one. It's going for $5,000. Yeah,
What?
I have two of them. Then I have the McDonald's ones. Remember McDonald's did them?
Yeah.
And the Canada Bear, the Irish Bear, stuff like that in the package, everything. Like, yeah,
That's
I
crazy.
just took pictures of them to post up.
That's wild.
I'm hoping to
Beanie
make like
Babies.
$30,000 off these Beanie Babies based off what they're selling for on eBay.
Beanie Babies.
And they have PVC pellets. The tag has errors on it. Like mine has errors on it. It says it was made in the factory when it wasn't, based off, the age. Like it's wild shit. And it makes it worth more because of the errors.
PVC pellets, like it what?
Yeah,
like the stuffing was
it was PVC pellets. Like, and that brings more because it's heavier, so the bear sits up better. Yeah, like that's all my shit. I looked into this,
bro. That's literally how I was like looking at Pokemon cards. I'm like, okay, gotta look for this, gotta look for this date, like all this shit.
Yeah,
like,
it's wild.
I'm an expert on
right?
Pokemon
but
cards.
then like you like go through, you learn it. You're like, yeah, I'm sitting on this much cash. I could buy a house with this $30,000 just from these Beanie Babies.
How silly.
Man. Buy 2 fixer-uppers and fucking rent them out. Another way to have my money make. That's how I think now, dog. How can I make all my money make money?
Absolutely, you gotta think that way. I'm
so blessed that I like have a clothing brand because I can't tell you last time I went to a store and bought anything. Like socks, and even socks. My chick picks up. She's like, "Listen, it was about that time." Like I don't even care because I'm like, whatever. Like I'm not buying shit. I don't need shit.
Dude, Christmas comes through. Mama gets me the socks and underwear. She gets me like,
and that should last me till next Christmas.
She gets me like dumb packages amounts, like silly things. I'm like, yes, this is perfect. And then I had to go buy jeans. Oh my god!
I remember you used to not wear jeans.
Just big khakis.
Never wore jeans. Bro.
Dickies, I'll say Dickies.
And then you start rocking the American Eagle joints, the stretchies. You still rock those?
Yeah, they're all right. I'm more cheap with Wrangler now because like work, so I really don't mind. I'm $16, man.
Well, you should check. You go right in the middle and go to Target. I think they have their own brand with the stretch flex too.
Yeah, they're Goodfellow.
Yeah, there you go. You already know, bitch.
Oh man,
I hate that you acted like you didn't know. I think it's like Goodfellow or something.
Oh, I knew.
Yes, it is
Goodfellow. I knew for sure.
Jeez, what were you gonna say about Laura?
Because she wants me to wear these like skinny jeans, and I'm like, babe, I'm not this. I was like, I got too much leg for this. Like the ass. I was like a hockey player. Like you don't understand. The leg don't fit. Like I have to buy jeans like a size big. Like the waist, I had to buy them like one size bigger just to get the thighs in there. Bro,
no homo. When I wear my stretch flex skinny jeans, it look like I like. I'm one of the girls that goes to the gym and works on her ass. Like I'm not trying to even like gas myself up, but like my glutes are pretty nice. Like I'm almost impressed. I'm like, because I don't, other than like squats and playing hockey, like my glutes don't really get. I don't. It's not a focus point. It's not a focus muscle. It's a secondary.
Blessed. But it's a hockey thing, man.
It's ridiculous, bro. And sometimes I can feel it back there on days I squat. I can just feel it back there. I'm just like, I'm walking around here, boy, ponied up, a stallion.
Maxing the stretch jeans all the way out.
Yeah, no shame in my game.
Oh man, that's so funny. Oh my god, I think that's the perfect way to end this podcast, talking about your glutes.
Yo, I'm done. That's the epi.
I'm done. Just guys, just don't be done with us, but just remember to check out the brand. Silky Club.
We're here.
Don't forget to check us out over there. Support us over the website, silkymitchhc.com. Don't forget to follow Men Behind the Mitts over here, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, definitely the YouTube. Hit the bell, leave a comment, guys. We appreciate it. We're getting in front of some more people that way, and it's really helping us out, minus that one episode. Everything's going great. Can't wait to drop another one for you guys. Like we said, we're going to be working on some interviews, getting people back in here for you guys. I know it's been a lot of FaceTime with me and Silk here, so we're gonna mix things up. We're gonna mix things up. Episode 66, Marley Lemieux wrapped. I am excited because we got some good episodes lined up. Pretty excited for episode 69. I got some tricks in the bag for that one. We're gonna have a good time on episode 69.
Oh man,
That's all I'm teasing. That's all I'm teasing. That's all I'm teasing. All right, guys. Until next time, Silk. I'll talk to you later.
All
Be
right.
well.
See you guys.
The boys from Men Behind the Mitts just want to say thanks for listening. And as always, be sure to follow us on all your favorite social media outlets at Men Behind the Mitts. Brought to you by Silky Mitts Hockey Club. Support the boys at silkymitsHC.com.